I see we doubled our subscribers.
You actually put it on.
There it is. Virtual blue and gold.
All right, we're live.
Yes, we are.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first virtual blue and gold banquet for PAC 580, live from my basement. So here we go. It's a crazy year. Let's do one more crazy thing, right? So before we get started, I would like everybody to stand and get ready for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Patrick, put that away. You go potty.
1, 2, 3. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do. Awesome. And now, let's hold up our scout signs. We're going to do the scout law.
Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. 2. Thank you all for joining us tonight. I know this is unorthodox, but it's kind of become the norm. So we are here to honor Gabe, Colin, Benjamin, Nicholas, Henry, and Drew on crossing over to the Troop 580. So we have some representatives from 580 or Troop 580 that are here, and we are going to. Hey guys, can we mute ourselves if we're not talking, please? Thank you. So we have some troop representatives here. We're going to hear from in a minute. We're also going to hear from Andrew, the den leader of the Scouts. But before we do start that, we're going to start with Phil. He's with Friends of Scouting through Gravois Trails, and he has a couple words for you. Phil, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, just trying to make sure I'm unmuted so you don't see my lips moving and hear nothing. It's embarrassing. Thank you very much for giving me time to do a little presentation on Friends of Scouting tonight. I think we'll start with the video that Mr. Moynihan has on his computer and is going to show to us right now. I hope. There we go.
Scouting's fun, hands-on learning puts kids in the middle of the action and prepares them to be Scout strong.
When you support Scouting, you help us continue offering those life-changing experiences. In these uncertain times, your donation is more important than ever. Why should you support local Scouting?
I enrolled Jack in Scouting because when I was in Scouting, Scouting offered me a lot of experiences that I couldn't get anywhere else.
It's something that gets us into the outdoors and gets our kids thinking on their own and building their skills.
Because I think that Scouting was the formative experience of my youth.
It's my goal, my mission to make sure that other Scouts, including my children, have the same opportunities that I had.
In my opinion, it is a very good learning space, and also we just have a good time.
22% of our annual budget comes from Friends of Scouting. The Council invests over $200 a year per Scout.
45,896 youth members are involved in our program. The Council invests $500,000 in community outreach programs for over 12,000 youth that would not otherwise have the opportunity to join in our urban and rural areas.
There are kids out there that do not have the means to pay and to be in Cub Scouts and go to camp.
Friends of Scouting helps the Council provide camp properties for summer and weekend camping, activities, training courses, membership recruitment and advancement, service centers and scout shops, and insurance. Your donation helps provide these amazing local activities.
Hiking,
fishing,
camping,
science stuff,
rock climbing,
canoeing,
talking, playing games,
a lot of science stuff, swimming.
See your friends,
and you can meet a lot of interesting people.
One of my favorite things about scouting is the leadership opportunity you get. Like through MLT, it taught me so much more leadership than what I could ever learn in school.
Scouting builds character. Scouts are more likely to embrace positive social values like kindness and helpfulness than non-scouts. Through the Greater St. Louis Area Council, almost 2 million items of food are collected for those in need annually. St. Louis Regional Scouts put in almost 150,000 hours of community service. This year, the region has produced over 700 Eagle Scouts.
I sold all my old toys and donated the money I made, $200, to the local food pantry, just so I could help people who were in need.
Hi, my name is Finn, and I saved my sister by doing the Heimlich maneuver on her.
My Eagle Scout project was the construction and installation of an outdoor learning environment for my old elementary school. My project impacted the community by giving the school district, and the surrounding communities the opportunities and resources to be able to take advantage of the great outdoors and its amazing learning benefits.
The Greater St. Louis Area Council needs your support now more than ever to ensure we can continue to provide the very best programs for our youth. Please consider giving a gift to continue Scouting's legacy by visiting stlbsa.org/give. All donations stay local.
We are the Morel family.
We are the Phipps family.
We are the Decaro family.
We are the Renfro family.
And together,
we are Scout Strong.
We are Scout Strong.
We are Scout Strong.
My name is Cooper and I'm Scout Strong.
Okay, thank you for watching that. A couple of key points that I wanted to point out right away. When you register every December and someone pays the registration fee, that money goes directly to the National Council down in Texas, and they use it to run or help run the program for Scouts all over the country. Friends of Scouting donations stay in this council, all of it. Not an ounce goes to national or any place else. It all stays in St. Louis. It helps provide for the program that your sons and daughters enjoy. A substantial portion of it, of course, goes to manage the 6 or 8, however many there are, to camping facilities that the council enjoys using. Substantial portion of it goes to fund the professional help down on West Pine and at the other service centers scattered throughout the council. Friends of Scouting basically pays for about 23% of the council's program. It's a good investment, a very good investment. In 2020, the Friends of Scouting goal for PAC 580 was $3,300. Your performance last year was $1,294. The goal for 2021 looks like a slight raise to 3,440. Goals are established based upon membership in each unit and a number of other factors. Without really knowing why the number went up instead of down, I'm guessing that at one point in time, the PAC was around that $3,000 number, regardless of the performance. The $216 that the council is recommending as a donation That is the cost that the council has to support one scout for 1 year in the council. Went up a small amount from the $204,000, $204, not $1,000, that we had last year. So it went up about $12. $216 is a recommended number. Honestly, we would appreciate it. We would appreciate any amount. $5, $10, $200, $500, whatever you think you can give will be appreciated by the council. Mr. Moynihan is going to send out an email to everybody after the meeting tonight that will show you how you can make that donation. It's possible to do it on your phone. It's possible to do it on your computer. And it's possible to do it cold hard cash or a written check, as long as you're going to have access fairly soon to Mr. Moynihan and can give it to him. So try to make it easy. Do you have any questions? Anybody have any questions? This is usually the point where someone asks how much the lawsuits are costing. I don't know. I don't care. They don't cost our council a dime. It's all being funded by National. All right. This is, of course, one of the reasons why your registration fees went up a little bit past year or two. Mr. Moynihan, if there are no questions, I'm going to leave the meeting.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us, Phil. I appreciate you coming on and talking about what the council does for everybody. And I'll get my donation over this evening.
All right. Thank you for your time, everybody. Enjoy your meeting.
All right. Thanks so much. All right. Well, that was Phil from Friends of Scouting with Grab Boys Trail. So if you have a chance to donate in up in the future, they would greatly appreciate it. Thanks. So we're going to jump back into the program. One of the things I wanted to talk about first was we just get the Scout Law. And one of the things, we rattle off these words and we don't really think about them often. And I found this explanation of it. It won't be too long. So first off, a Scout is trustworthy. A Scout tells the truth. He keeps his promises. Honesty is code of conduct. People can depend on him. A Scout is loyal. A Scout is true to his family. A Scout is leaders, friends, school, and nation. A Scout is helpful. A Scout is concerned about other people. He does things willingly for others without pay or reward. A Scout is friendly. A Scout is a friend to all. He is a brother and sister to other Scouts. He sees and understands others. He respects those ideas and customs other than their own. A Scout is courteous. A Scout is polite to everyone regardless of age or position. They know good manners and make it easier for people to get along together. A Scout is kind. A Scout understands there is strength in being gentle. They treat others as they want to be treated. He does not hurt or harm things without reason. A Scout is obedient. A Scout follows the rules of their family, school, and troop. They obey the laws of their community and country. If they think these rules and laws are unfair, they try to have them changed in an orderly manner rather than disobey them. A Scout is cheerful. A Scout looks on the bright side of things. They cheerfully do tasks that come his way. Sorry, I was letting somebody in. A Scout is thrifty. A Scout works to pay their own way and to help others. They serve for unseen needs. He protects and conserves natural resources. He carefully uses time properly. A Scout is brave. A Scout can face danger even if they are afraid. They have the courage to stand for what they think is right, even if others laugh or threaten him. A Scout is clean. The Scout keeps his body and mind fit and clean. They go around with those who believe in living by these same ideals. They keep home and community clean. And a Scout is reverent. A Scout is reverent towards God. He is faithful. They are faithful to the religious duties, and they respect beliefs of others. So basically, what Scout is doing is preparing us for preparing us to be good people in life. That's what I got out of scouting. That was one of the best things about it, where I learned you grow up to learn how to be a good adult in society. And it's one of my favorite things that I did as a youth. And I'm so glad that so many of you have tuned in tonight to for the crossover ceremony we're having. And that's basically what Scouts is. We're trying to grow up right. So right now we're going to move over to Andrew. I'm going to pop him up on the screen. I need to make him the host. Sorry, I'm hosting and emceeing. So Andrew has a slideshow he wants to show you guys.
The Google slide.
Okay, hi everyone. I put together a short slideshow presentation to highlight our experiences with Den 9 at PAC 580 at Long Elementary School and some of the accomplishments that these scouts have done over the years. This is our group as Tigers. We had a previous Den leader, my wife, Denise Meyercord. She's with us. She's in her Den leader outfit. This is our Den and bridging over to wolves. To note, we have 4 of the boys that started from the very beginning will be bridging over tonight to Boy Scouts. And they're Colin, Nicholas, Henry, and Benjamin. And also bridging over will be Gabe Cook, who joined us later, and Drew Smegner. Oh, I'm sorry, Drew was with us. Excuse me, sorry. At Emmenegger Nature Park. Pinewood Derby. We had some very good boys that made cars throughout the years, taking many overall championships. PAC camp out at Camp McClawson. Fishing derby at Camp McClawson. Part of our requirements as bears, I believe, were to go to learn more about nature. So we took the boys to the Endangered Wolf Center a couple years back on the coldest day of the year. So you can see them, everyone's all bundled up. Learning about being and the important skills of being an outdoor adventurer. One of our requirements for Arrow of Light Webelos. Learning earlier in the earlier ranking. A serious and a not so serious picture of our boys at a bridging ceremony in Crestwood Park. PAC activities at Long, having a lot of fun. As part of first year Webelos, we had to learn about getting around and reading a map and learning how to navigate in the wilderness. Our boys did very well at that, mostly. Good job. We were always very active with the PAC in doing scouting for food. We often had the same area, and we always had a good turnout of not just our Den scouts, but the scouts and their families. And it was a big effort, and we really enjoyed it. Building a better world, helping to build a better world. And of course, we have Isaac and Nicholas Pisani with one of our PAC's favorite guests, Serengeti Steve. Pinewood Derby 2020. Again, I think we had some winners, at least some rankings in our den overall for the Derby. Not to rub it in, but I think we did. And then first year Webelos, we had to do cast iron chef, and I had my mother-in-law, Margaret Loomis, who was the service unit director and outdoor Girl Scout trainer, walk us through proper cooking, Dutch oven, the use of Dutch oven, starting a fire. And we're at the Crestwood Park fire ring. And then while we were waiting for our food to cook, we had she led the boys in some singing and dancing. So they're having a lot of fun right there. Colin leading a flag ceremony, understanding the importance of being a scout. Duty to God in action, Benjamin and Gabe participating in the Memorial Day efforts at Jefferson Barracks Park. And I couldn't have done a lot of these activities without the help and guidance and friendship of my assistant den leader, John Davis. And I wanted to give a special congratulations to the boys, Gabe Cook, Colin Davis, Benjamin Myrecord, Nicholas Rancilio, Henry Robinson, and Drew Smegner for doing great over the years, but hanging in there during this very difficult year. And I wanted to give thanks to all the parents that helped their boys through scouting, Mary and John Cook, Becky and John Davis, Denise Myrecord, Michelle and Nicholas Rancilio, Susan and John Robinson, Jenny and Jeff Smegner. And we couldn't have had the success with the den without the special guidance and help from our previous den leaders, Denise Myrecord and assistant den leader, Michelle Rancilio. So congratulations, boys. Thank you, parents. And I'm gonna pass it back over to you, Sean. Hold on one second.
All right. Thanks so much, Andrew. As you pass that hosting duty back over to me, I am pretty much going to introduce
Hold on once.
Jim Giles. He is the Scoutmaster for Troop 580, and I asked him to come on here and tell the scouts what they're in store for when they head to the troop.
Where's that? Sorry, hold on one second.
That's okay. Just go to participants and there we go.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hey, it's a learning experience. Nobody's figured this out yet. So.
Okay, thank you very much, Sean. Is it okay if I talk now?
Yeah, go ahead and talk. I'm going to make you the host and you're bringing that slideshow up in just a sec.
Thank you. Well, I'm Mr. Giles, Jim Giles with the Troop 580, and prior to becoming the troop, I was in the pack. And so I'm very familiar with a lot of with your path and your journeys, each of you boys and families, as you became Webelos. So I'm really proud of you guys and want to congratulate each one of you, Gabe, Colin, Ben, Nicholas, Henry, and Andrew, for all of your hard work and your parents' support as you became Webelos and are now ready to become Boy Scouts. So I am the Scoutmaster of the troop, and I've invited some boys from our troop to join, and I'm going to introduce them real quick. These boys are, they're like 8th graders now and 7th graders, mostly 8th graders, and actually we have one of a sophomore at high school. So they all went to Long Elementary mostly, and they are familiar with your pack, and they are going to be responsible for guiding you into the troop. So I'd first like to introduce Aiden Vitale. You want to say something real quick, Aiden?
Yeah, I think it's going to be nice to work with you guys. This is after my NYLT training, and I'd like to welcome you guys into the troop and help you progress through.
Thank you very much. And Luke Giles.
I'm Luke Giles. I can't wait to help you guys
get up to maybe Eagle Scout or as high as you think you can go.
Thank you, Luke. And Gabriel Brannon.
Hi, I'm Gabe. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be able to help you guys, and I'm happy to, I don't know what to say. I'm just happy to be here and I'll be helping you guys along the way.
Thank you, Gabe. And lastly, Bryce Carey.
Hi, I'm Bryce. I am a troop guide, which means that I get to help you guys all the way through first class and maybe further. We'll see.
Thank you very much, Bryce. And so these are boys that are responsible for helping you guys to join our troop and jump right in. Oh, my camera fell over and get ready. There'll also be two of our adult leaders that will be working with you, and you will stay together as a group as you transition. And I'm just going to show you some real quick pictures of some things that we've done. And I'm going to show you a quick slideshow of just a little bit of what we do. We do a lot in Boy Scouts, and we're happy to have you join. So we're Troop 580, Long Elementary. So a lot of the boys have come through the troop just like you did. We go to summer camp. So we usually have every July, we have a summer camp. We go to SBRF. So this is some pictures of our group from 2 years ago. We have weekly troop meetings, and every month we have activities now that COVID's been lifted. So we have hiking opportunities, camping, annual float trip. We have annual summer camp and more camping. We like to be very active and outside. Merit badge activities and advancement opportunities. We have a very good program to help you. NYLT, which is National Youth Leadership Training. And then if you're into it, we have Order of the Arrow that you can become involved with. Just a picture of our boys at summer camp at SBRF. We've done fall and spring camping at the Pacao and at the Spring Camporee. We've also gone on some float trips every year. And then finally, every year, our troop organizes for those that are interested in as an annual trip. And so the annual trip would be to Sea Base in Florida, where you get to spend time on a boat, exploring the Keys. Northern Tier is canoeing in Minnesota. And Philmont is an epic hiking trip to the very famous Philmont Scout Camp in New Mexico. And if you want to, you can, our focus is on having fun, getting outside and enjoying each other and making new friends and the camaraderie. If you want to get to Eagle Scout rank, that's very possible. We have a very good tradition of Eagle Scouts. I think in the past 3 years, we'd have over 15 scouts become Eagle rank. So we're just I'm going to turn off the slideshow and hand it back over to the Mr. Moynihan. So just wanted to congratulate the scouts and the parents, and we want to introduce you to the troop, and there will be an opportunity for parents to get to know the troop. We'll have an orientation for parents. So more information will be coming in the coming weeks. So we look forward to helping you all out and answering your questions. And if you want to get involved, we hope you stay with us. And congratulations to PAC 580, Sean and everybody, for all the work that you've done to scout on through these very challenging year. So we're proud of you guys, and we're hoping you join us. Thank you very much, and have a great crossing over ceremony. And we look forward to meeting you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming on. Before we continue, he mentioned Sea Base. That was one of my favorite things I did in Scouts. Still one of my favorite weeks. We spent a week on a boat and hung out in Key West for a day. It's an experience that you couldn't have anywhere else. So thanks for Jim and other Scouts for coming on and talking about it. Before we begin running the Zoom and running the meeting, that's fun. So, so here we're getting ready to start the ceremony. I asked the Scouts that are crossing over if any of them had any favorite memories of being in the pack and being in Scouts. And if any of them had wanted to talk, come on forward.
You want to say something?
One of my
It's
favorite
okay if nobody wants to. Oh, go ahead.
one of my favorite memories of Boy Scout Cub Scouts was being with friends and collecting frogs at Camp McClawson.
Awesome. Camp McClawson is a lot of fun. Any other scout? Go ahead, Benjamin.
I really like the Pinewood Derby. I like how we got to design our cars and stuff. I thought that was really fun.
Awesome. Did you win, Benjamin?
Never, but once I did get best in theme, and that was this year.
Awesome. Does any of the other scouts want to talk? I understand that we talk on Zoom all day, and some of us are virtual. And if you don't want to talk, it's okay. I just didn't know if you wanted to say a memory. All right. In that case, without further ado, we will start the actual ceremony.
Sean, can I do one thing?
Yeah, go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce one scout that joined. His name's Walter Witt. Walter, are you on?
Yes, he's on.
Okay, he is our senior patrol leader, so I wanted him to say hi too.
Hi everyone, I'm Walter Witt, as you already said. Unfortunately, Kyle couldn't be here to welcome you guys as well. But yeah, I'm very looking forward to you guys joining the troop. We're planning a lot of hikes and campouts in the future and try to go in person sometimes. So yeah, we'll be happy to see you guys there.
Thank you. And Mrs. Kelly Witt is our advancement chair. She's there as well. Thank you for letting me slip that in.
All right, thanks, Jim. And thanks again to all the scouts who chimed in. So we're going to start the ceremony. We've never done this quite like this over Zoom, so we're going to see how it goes. And I'm going to bring up the gallery view so we can see everybody. And we'll get started. So we are gathered here today to acknowledge and honor those who have earned the arrow of light. Here we are today to recognize the spirit of scouting and the community of scouting through the ranks of the scout advances: Bobcat, Tiger, Wolf, and Bear. And they promise we'll be loyal. Then what's left to do or dare? One more rank before Scouting's next journey. 5 more adventures to earn. Scout, Tenderfoot, Second Class, First Class, Star, Life, and Eagle. Cub Scouting's highest recognition. From 5 challenges we learned. Building a better world. Understand your community and country. Duty to God. Value your faith and God's role in your life. Scouting adventure. Look forward to next steps in your scouting journey. Elective adventure to explore new interest. Now, having satisfied the requirements for the highest rank in Cub Scouting, we recognize all these scouts. So parents, when I say your scout's name, please present them with the Arrow Light Award, the bigger one. First, we have Gabriel Cook. Woo! We'll applause at the end. Next, Colin Davis. Congratulations. Benjamin Meyercord. Congratulations. Nicholas Ranciglio. Henry Robinson. And Drew Smegner. Not alone they've made this journey. Many aid them in their cause. Stand now who have stood for them and received the pack's applause. All right. Everybody jump in one more time and give everybody an applause. Woo! Come on.
Okay, that's big.
Bang. Okay, now everybody mute themselves again.
Hold up.
All right, now parents, please stand with your scouts. And stand with your Weeblo Scout. You will be given the arrow light patch to be sewn under the left pocket to symbolize the arrow rank, or the arrow light rank. Parents, present the patch to your scouts. Awesome. Scouts, the sunrise on these badges shows us you have just begun. Scouting trails invite your footsteps, more adventures, friendships, and fun. Let us stand, make the Cub Scout sign, and say the Scout Oath. So unmute yourselves and we'll say the Scout Oath together.
Say the Scout Oath.
Okay.
All right, let's try our best. 1, 2, 3. I honor my duty, honor my country, say the Scout
Physically strong,
safely and morally straight. 2.
I did.
All right, that worked. Now, as arrows arching skyward in the sunrise catch the light, know that you are seen by others as examples of shining bright. All right, Pack, one more time. Unmute yourselves and give the scouts cross it over a round of applause. All right, Scouts, congratulations. You're officially Boy Scouts. And Scoutmaster Giles, they're yours.
Thank you. I have one more thing to add to you guys. And as we congratulate you, I have to really must say, you guys have really great Scout spirit. And we're really happy to have come. So the last thing that would happen if we were really meeting in person, we would have, this is our official green neckerchief. You'll notice that all of our troop wears the green neckerchief with our badge on it. You will get a green neckerchief at your very first meeting. So you can have that to look forward to. Enjoy your night, and I hope to see you at a parade coming up soon. Bye-bye. Great job, Sean, and all the pack. We're so happy to be here. Thanks for asking us.
All right.
Thank you, Sean and Pack 580, and we're looking forward to the troop.
All right, and one more thing before we conclude. On Saturday, we are going to have a parade celebration at 1 o'clock. If you ever done a birthday parade, I think a lot of us have done one over the last year. It'll basically be like that. We'll line up at Long Elementary. Everybody stay social distance because we still need to do that. And we're going to drive around and clap for all the scouts that have crossed over. So I will send out a map of that tomorrow, and it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be one last time for us to hang out and give them a big celebration. So congratulations, boys, and good luck in your scouting journey. And that will conclude our meeting. So thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Congratulations, everybody.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Good job, Sean. That was a great time.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been any better. It was great.
Very good job. Excellent.
That was great.
Bye.